Morning School of Light, we are in the book of Matthew, chapter 7, Latin, English. Read through the Bible video series. We're a nonprofit through the mail correspondence Bible study system that comes in multiple languages, not in Latin, but English, Spanish, Portuguese. There's 26 different languages, but the simple layout is that you request a Bible study. We send you the booklets for your charge. You fill them out or get them in the mail, fill them out, send them back in the mail. We grade them. When you finish a series, we send you a certificate of completion for that series. So let's hop right to it. Chapter 7, Matthew, Latin, English. Nolice educare ut non iuducimini. Do not judge so that you may not be judged. In quo inum iudicio ieritis educabimini, et in quae mensura mensi fueritis remetitur vobis. For whatever judgment you judge, so shall you be judged, and whatever measure you measure out, so shall it be measured back to you. Quod altum vides festacum in oculo fratus tui, et trabian in oculo tuo non vides? And how can you see the splinter in your brother's eye and not see the board in your own eye? Aut commado dici fratus tuo, sine iciam festucam de oculo tuo, et ecce trabs est in oculo tuo. Or how can you say, brother, let me take that splinter from your eye, while behold, a board is in your own eye? Hypocrita, ice primum traben de oculo tuo, et tunc videbes icere fextuactum de oculo fratus tui. Hypocrite, first remove the board from your own eye, and then you can see clearly enough to remove the splinter from your brother's eye. Nolite dar sanctum canibus, nique matasis margaritas vestras ante porcos, ne forte conculsent iis pedibus suis, et conversi dirumpant vos, and do not give what is holy to gods, and do not cast your pearls before the swine, lest perhaps they may trample them under their feet, and in turning they might tear you apart. Petit et diabitur vobis, querite et invenitis pulsace, et aperitur vobis, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open. Omnes inum que petit excipit, et qui querit invenit, et pulsanti aperitur. For everyone who asks receives, and whoever seeks finds, and he who knocks it will be open. Aut quaes est ex vobis homo, quim si peterit filis suus panum, numquid lapidum porieget I? Or what man is there among you, who, if his son were to ask him for bread, would offer him a stone? Aut si piscium peterit, nimquad serpentem porieget I? Or if he asked him for a fish, would he offer him a snake? Si ergo vos cum sitis mali, nostes bona data dare filis vestris, quanto magis pater vester, qui in celis est David bona petentibus se? Therefore, if you are evil, you who are evil, know how to give good gifts to your sons and daughters, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good things to those who ask him? Omnia ergo quarcumque voltis ut faxint vobis homines, et vos facite illis, hac est inam lex et prophetae. Therefore, all things whatsoever that you wish that men would do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Entraete per augustam portam, qui alata porta, et spatuliosa va est qui dicut ad pedicinem, et multi sunt qui entra per iam. Enter through the gate narrow. For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to perdition, and many there are who enter through it. Quam angusta porta et arte est qui ducit ad vicem, et pauci sunt qui invenitum iam. How narrow is the gate, and how straight is the way which leads to life, and few there are able to find it. Attendice ad falsis prophetis, qui venintem ad vos in vestimentes ovium, intrinsecus aucem sunt lupi rapaces. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. A fructibus iorum connascites eos, numquid collegiunt de spinas uvas aut de tribulus ficus. You shall know them by their fruits. Can grapes be gathered from thorns, or figs from thistles? Sic omnes arbo bona fructus bonus facit, mala aucem arbo malus fructus facit. So then, every good tree produces good fruit, and the evil tree produces evil fruit. Non potes arbor bona malus fructus facere, nique arbor mala bonus fructus facere. A good tree is not able to produce evil fruit, and an evil tree is not able to produce good fruit. Omnes arbor qui non facis fructum bonum exeditur et in ignam mitetur. Every tree which does not produce good fruit shall be cut down and cast into the fire. Igitur ex fructibus iorum cognoscectus eos. Therefore, by their fruits you will know them. Non omnes qui dicit mihi Domine, Domine, intravit in regnum celorum, sed qui facit voluntatem Patris mei, qui in celis est, ipsi intravit in regnum celorum, or celorum. Not all of you who say to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but whoever does the will of my Father who is in heaven shall come and enter the kingdom of heaven. Multi dicint mihi in ea die, Domine, Domine, non in nomine tu profetavemus, et in nomine tu demonia eximus, et in nomine tuo virtutes multas feximus. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name and cast out demons in your name and perform many powerful deeds in your name? Et tunc confeteborios qui numquam novi vos, decidece a me quid apera mini in quotantium, and then when I will disclose to them, I have never known you. Depart from you, you workers of iniquity. Omnios ergo qui audet verba mea hac et facet assimilabetur viro sapientiae, qui edificavit domum suum supra petram. Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and does them shall be compared to a wise man who built his house upon the rock. Et descendit pulvia, et venerunt flumina, et flarerunt venci, et irurerunt, in domum ilium, et non cessedet fundatia inum erat super petram. And the rains descended, and the floods rose up, and the winds blew, and rushed upon that house. But it did not fall, for it was founded upon the rock. Et omnes qui vadit verba mea hec, et non facit similis erit viro stulto, que edificavit domum suum super arenum. And everyone who hears these words of mine does not do them shall be likened to a foolish man who built his house upon the sand. Et descendit pulvia, et venit flumina, et flaverunt venti, et irunt in dominum ilium, et cessedet, et fui ruina illuis magna. And the rains descended, and the floods rose up, and the winds blew and rushed upon that house, and it did fall, and great was its ruin. Et factum est cum consumasset issues verba haec admirebantur turbe super doctrina eius. And it happened when Jesus had completed these words that the crowds were astonished at his doctrine. Erat inum docens eius secut potestatium habens, et non secut scribe ioram et pharisae, for he was teaching them as one with authority, and not like their scribes and Pharisees. Chapter 7. God bless. If you need any Bible studies, let us know, or let me know. We'll get them to you free of charge in the mail. That's all you need really is a mailing address. God bless, and Godspeed.